when things break down. I'm the ranch turned king of Middletown. Old cars, new tricks of implicated. Ed Rudy, the battling mechanic.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Ed Rooney, the Dabbling Mechanic, and we're going to start this episode off with some very bad news. You see, Todd, the director from the Only Goals Network, well, as you may have seen in previous videos, he sucks. He's terrible. We hate him. Yeah, he filmed this assembly. As you can see, we've done a lot. Fenders are on. Front valance, doors, the dashboards, and look at this sweet dashboard. Replaced the original wood with this brushed aluminum. Let's see, tail lights are in. The complete rear suspension is done. Front suspension we still have to do. Oh, and the engine assembly. We assembled this 360 with a 6-pack intake. None of it's recorded. None of it's usable. Completely waste of our time. Todd's terrible. Leave a comment about your disdain for him. Let's get into this suspension assembly. I'm going to spend a good portion of the beginning of this episode in a little bit of a funk. You know, I'm always out here swinging for the fences, knocking it out of the park. And then we got this guy that comes in. He just ruins everything. Seems like he's doing it for fun at this point. Steering knuckle all fully assembled, brakes on it. Yeah, I mean, we were on a roll. We were going for it. We were telling things to the people that would have saved lives. And then Todd's like, I'm recording just a black screen. Why are you doing that, Todd? I'm incompetent. There's a reason people despise me. Well, he's gone. That's not true. He has a contract with the network. Nothing I can do. For now. There we go. Put it in from the back first. Can everybody see okay? Is this too dark? Is my screen too dark? Oh, what's happening at the gas station? Why doesn't this want to go in? Oh. These are a little tricky to get in. You gotta get both ends lined up right. Okay, let's see. You gotta get this. Oh, did we get this brake line? Of course we have. Let's double check the rear while we're under here. Everything looks good here. Let's get the wheels on, then we can get on the ground. Oh, you know what? I know everybody's probably wanting me to do this. Everybody loves a good deck lid install. The old quadruple zip and slam. Look at that. Candy apple red paint glistening under the shop lights. Wait till you see it in the sun. I don't love the rear bumper on this car. And that's a fact, Jack. And the wheels will get installed. You've seen it before. You know how it goes. I feel like I was just doing this. Wheel number 3 installed. Wheel number 4 and final. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dun, 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 dun. I'll put some sound effects in right there. All right, Let's get this thing off of the jack stands. Who's Jack? Shut up. Look at that stance, though. You gotta love it. It's just perfection. All right, the big moment. Do. And we've got some raw power to install. These things like to fight you, you know what I'm saying? What are you taking a know I'm saying census? Reach down, the starter bolts are always a bit tricky. Well, for some people. I guess we gotta wrap up all this underhood stuff and put the hood on. Oh, and the grill. We need the grill, alright. Yeah. Oh, fuel line. A fuel line for 500, Alex. R.I.P. Oops. That fuel line did not want to do its job. It will be reprimanded. Got the wiper motor here. This is going to be a great time to install that bit of kit, as some of the folks out there say. Alrighty then, let's get a screwdriver and get the screwing happening. Double. What the heck? I want that screw. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Let me screw it in the end. Wait, not like that. Do. Quad bolt gimmick. Oh. You wanted to slam before you could quad bolt. Excellent. You are a beautiful car. I will be driving you tonight. Bumper. Now the front bumper I like. The rear bumper, it just skeeves me out. It's not quite right. You know what I'm saying? Wait, stop saying that. There's too many dumb sayings. I mean, that's nice. That is everywhere you want to be. We do got to put the exhaust on and then the interior. So let me drag all that stuff out. All right, back into action. All the parts are laid out for the exhaust and for the upholstery. Yeah, our man Ted did all the upholstery work as usual. Best in the business. Bit of a nut job, but he's the best. Uses all old school machinery. Nothing electronic in his shop. There we go. Chad, you're exhausted. Got a little matching brushed aluminum insert on the armrests here. Seats done in this black leather. Oh, didn't put the rear seat in yet. Should have done that before that front, but it's all right. We're pretty flexible for a man of our musculature. Not sure why I'm saying we on that, but this thing's coming together nicely. The original plan was to have this car done 3 days ago, and everybody out there enjoying it, singing its praise, saying, "You've really done something wonderful here. Your life matters." And we love you, even though we seem like we despise you and are trying to plot against you constantly. But instead, we're doing it today with no hoopla that I can see. I believe the fluids are good. Lads. Wait. Do I not see? Get in there. It has some. Oh, it doesn't have much. Doesn't have much coolant. I thought that was full. What about this engine oil? That's good. All right, I guess we'll put some antifreeze in. Antifreeze. Just dump it on there. It's fine. It's fine. All right, I'll get back to you when this is done. All right, that thing has got some coolant now. Well, some more coolant. It always had some. It wasn't overlooked. I actually did fill that completely. I guess we spilled some. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to talk about that. I'm not supposed to talk about the time where I had everything done and I realized Todd destroyed it. All right, here we go, everybody. You ready? I'm ready. Hell yeah. Let's go around the block. Do a little shakedown run. Then we'll take a look at that car that's sitting in front of the gas station that's soon to be in our shop. Yes, everybody, this is the announcement of the next build. It's pretty nice, huh? Happy with it. Yep. Nothing wrong with that. Man. Jean-Luc's bush. Wait. Stupid bush that Jean-Luc loves. He's the second take on that. Alright, you want to see this? So, this is going to be a factory correct restoration, and it needs a lot because this is not the original interior color. The paint color is original, and the engine is not correct. I mean, it's going to be a V8, but it'll have the 6-pack intake on it. The wheels should be black. I think the stripe should be white. We'll have to check the build sheet. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be nice. It's going to be top of the line. It's going to be another feather in my cap, if you will. All right. Hello. Shit. Sounds like a dream. Ooh. There may be something wrong with the engine. Maybe. Man. Yeah, she's pretty wore out, but we're leaving one little trail there. Well, let's tear into this beast. All right, I'm going to put this thing up on jack stands, and we are going to strip her down and see what she's hiding. I'm sure there's many secrets to be found. Well, just as the camera started rolling, the rain started falling. Woo! That is not a pretty sight. And we can still keep working. We're going to yank the sheet metal off the front of this thing. What? I gotta say, that usually doesn't happen. Wait a minute. Is this a ghost car? I've seen Fonzie have to deal with that before. I didn't think we would be doing it. Oh, yeah, I don't want to drop the hood on top of the fender twice. Alright, I'm going to keep disassembling this off camera so you don't have to listen to this storm. Stupid weather. Always trying to get us. Alright, it's the next day. We didn't do a lot yesterday. We drove into Middletown and watched your buddy Jean-Luc compete in a pizza eating contest. He didn't do too well, as is the norm for him. Oh, man. This car's in decent shape, it seems. Little surface rust. Nothing too crazy, though, right? Well, yet. Got the old right door off. That's the tricky one. That is the tricky one. We do want to preserve a lot of this. There is a lot of original stuff on here. You know, these restoration guys are. I can't get in there. Maybe if I really close the door on my head. I can just get it from this side since I've already removed the fender. Okay, don't get stuck. That's a nice looking door. I mean, yeah, it's a little rusty, a little surface rust. That's not that's all old hat for me. I've been stripping rust since I'm not gonna say an analogy there. It's the one I thought of would have made some people mad. It was a good one, let me assure you. Just dropped the headlights on the ground. That's fine. They're just made of glass. No big deal. A lot of junk. A lot of crap. A lot of stuff. Let's examine this thing. It's pretty decent. This engine, though. Plumb wore out. Fuel line off. Gotta unhook the alternator. I don't want to move on without doing that. Then we'll get the haters in the chat again. You think you're too good to remove the alternator wire? I absolutely do. I have a person that does that. Alrighty then. Let's just put this on there. Excellent work. Okay. Huh. This actually isn't as terrible as I thought. It's got some good components. It'll all be rebuilt, of course. Freshened up, rejuvenated, restored. Kind of a weird license plate, but it's acceptable. It's okay to be weird. It's okay to be a license plate. I gotta get these hubcaps off. Yeah, originally these wheels would have been black. With some nice red line tires. I'll have to check the build sheet on this car. It either had black, white, or green interior. I believe were the only three options. And of course the spare has a hubcap on it, because that's normal. Okay. Who's ready for a good de-wheeling? 2, 3, 4, 5. Not my best performance. Not my worst. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, we beat the record on that one. We definitely did better than the one before. Let's see if we can beat that record now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one was mid. All right. I mean, it's coming along. Let's... Well, you know what, hell, I was going to say let's do some examination, but let's just keep going. Okay, we got a problem here with a leaf spring. We got a worn out leaf spring. That's not... I mean, I've dealt with worse. I've dealt with worse. Leaf Spring was the name of my band in high school. A lot of these old cars do have leaf spring problems. I guess men too. That spring looks like it was replaced. You think somebody, they must have had a bad leaf spring before, replaced it, and now the other one's gone. Gone rogue on her. Oh, we didn't even have a shock over here. That's weird. And let's see here. Undo. Undo. Let's get some light under here. There is no rust, right? I can't get up there. All right, we've been chipping away under here. We got the transmission out. It does look like the original transmission. Let's get... I'm just going to drop this whole K-member. This will all get rebuilt. Oh. I mean, yeah, bad bushings, just bad everything. Bad, really bad brakes. Hey, we were driving this, jeez. Nearly the end of us. Okay, I don't know. That shock really loves being there. I'll let it stay right now. Yeah, you know, so far we haven't found a lot of really bad stuff in here. It's a lot of usable parts. Just going to need a solid refurbishing, right? Not a lot of replacements, although this upholstery is completely wrong. I don't know. gray upholstery like this was pretty popular in the late 80s, early 90s. Not original to the car, not appropriate, not matching. And this owner demands excellence. Okay. And the spare tire removed with its rusty wheel. Nice looking tire though. You ever see these guys that are super serious about restoration and they'll look for old spare tires that look like they've never been used to drain the factory air out of them? Yep. Yep. Alright, we got the column, steering column and pedals. And then we got the carpet out now. Alright, we got this column out. Pretty wore out, to be honest. Pretty wore out. Now the old dashboard. We got the pedal assembly. I could just kind of reach. Expertly done. Original 4-speed. Oh man, look at this. So much to do, right? So very much. What, you know what we could probably use? Pry tool. We can make some progress with a pry tool, right, boys? I could just hear a chorus of "Yeah, buddies" going, and just pry this old carpet out of here. Perfectly, yeah, the carpet's a little rough. Just throw some wheels on top to hold it down so it doesn't blow away. The ashtrays are clean. That's cool. Little kick panel trim here. Little A-pillar trim there. A little bit of trim in my life. Normal to activate or deactivate the emergency brake when doing that. Nothing to worry about. Where'd that wrench go? Yo, fool, who took my wrench? Where did it go? Oh, I put it on the workbench. A really good place to leave it. Easy to remember, easy to find. But of course, didn't happen for me because, well, I'm sick of getting screwed over by this Only Goals network. They promised that they would promote and register and tell people that we are part of the network, and therefore we are a show that has one of the lowest goals on the planet. Now, you've heard about goals, you've heard about shows with goals, and they'll have a $300 goal. I saw a guy with a $10,000 goal. That's ludicrous. Our goal, $40. It's not unreasonable. It's not silly. It's not controversial. It's $40. We haven't had a very good record of making the goal, having never made it. But, I mean, you know, there. We'll get there one day. The heater blower. Get this old greasy old master cylinder out. Wiper linkage removed. Bam. Okay. Oh. Undo the body ground on those battery cables. You know what? There is not any rust. Is that even possible? Screwdriver, I'm coming for you. You got some screwing to do. Shoe rearview mirror, don't bother me. Oh, there it goes. It fell right out on its own when I gave up on trying. I mean, the headliner's in shockingly good shape considering. You can get that emergency brake pedal off. Oh, taillights. Imagine if we had left those in, gotten discovered in the paint booth, we would have been like, what? Have you noticed that taillights do that now? Instead of just popping out when you grab them, they sit there like they're glued in place and then start bouncing around like a maniac. Housing's pretty bad. That one's not that bad. We'll see. Okay. Back to the wrench. Hello? Let's hop up in here, huh? Yes, you make that. Apparently I caused it to pass through the floor. That's fine. Spare tire mount. Huh. I guess that's it for today, right? Well, no. Don't let me shortchange you. There is some trim here. There's even trim on the fenders. Front fenders. Oh, and is that trim on the hood? I can't tell. We'll get there eventually. I may have made a bit of a mess. All right, I'm Ed Rooney. That's our '69 Dodge Coronet project, and I am out of here.